Hello, it's Melinda from, where am I from? Oh, Alexis and Melinda's Art Space. I just had to remember, sorry about that, I was tilting the camera so I can see if I'm in view. I forgot what channel I was filming for, because I do have a work channel as well. Basically coming on today, if I can stop shivering, because it's blooming cold here in Australia. It's the middle of September and it is freezing. I got this book from the library a couple of weeks ago and I really loved it, so I thought I'd share it with you. It's called Snail Mail by MacKintosh. It's even lovely on the side. It's got looks like airmail envelopes, and it's quite a thick book, like it's about 1 inch thick. So I saw it sitting on the shelf and I grabbed it and I loved it. It basically talks about the old tradition of sending snail mail or mail, and has a few ideas of how to make your art pretty. And I thought, oh yeah, it'd be a good read. And I love the book because the book is just beautifully illustrated. And I've marked a few pages, as you can see with the blue tabs, just to point out a few pages, but I won't spoil the entire book. Haven't read the entire book yet, but I wanted to share it with you and show you the pictures. I've read most of it. So the illustrating in here is just gorgeous. Like, this is just beautiful. So it goes through few different things. Like this is a reproduction of the complete book. Sorry, the romper book. The Book of Manners. It's obviously in another language up there. The Romper Room Do De Book of Manners. And it's got this old-fashioned letter here written. But I love the illustrations throughout the book, and I thought I can incorporate them into mixed media. It is a library book, so I can't cut it up. Boo-hoo. But I'm thinking, I googled, and it's actually only $25. Not that I'd probably cut it up for $25, but what I thought I could do is scan some of the pages and use them as mixed media. Look at all these stamps. Wouldn't they be awesome to scan that and print them out and use them? Even this is a fun idea, and I'll talk about that in a minute. It's actually a piece of handmade paper, and she's sewn across lines to write on it. So there's loads of ideas, and I just love there's loads of pages like this, so I've marked quite a few. But even just the illustrations between pages is just beautiful, like this page of stamps. I used to collect stamps as a girl. Used to go to stamp fairs and buy them and trade them and do all that. And when I moved out of home when I was 25, I either sold them in a garage sale, gave them away. I no longer have them, which was so sad because I had loads of them. I'm looking through some of the stamps I had, and I had a lot of early ones. Not that they were worth a lot, but they were like kids' collectible ones. And yeah, I gave them all away or sold them. I just don't have them anymore, and I wish I did because I'd use them in mixed media. But this page is another one I'm going to scan, and then I can cut out all the little stamps or use them in mixed media as well. And this, I loved this idea. This is just beautiful. So it talks about different forms of mail, different things to do, and it's got a few projects in here as well. I love this as well. Isn't this gorgeous? Just all sorts of handwritten letters. I've actually got some letters I'm going to start incorporating in my mixed media. I'm going to scan them from my grandma or my nana, and they're written in the 80s. She used to write to me, but she's got that gorgeous old-fashioned handwriting, and it's just beautiful. So I'm going to do some of that and do some, hopefully age some of those maybe, and see what we can come up with, some junk journals. So I love that page. Alexis also flicks through this book, and is that the section? I can't see the section at the moment. This is another page I liked with these flowers. I love this quote. Why send flowers when you can send a forest? So these are obviously die-cut flowers. And this image here is just beautiful. Alexis did spy a section in here, and I'm just trying to find the section that's coming up. So even this over here, it's just beautiful. Oh, I think this is the section Alexis spied. Creating a letter. So Alexis spied in here that you can actually make your own handmade paper. She basically spied the Vitamizer and wants to put paper in my Vitamizer. So I said in the upcoming school holidays, we might make some paper. I used to make this as a kid. I bought a kit when I was a kid, and it had the decal frame in it and had an envelope mold, and basically I made paper out of junk mail, and that was really cool. So Alexis and that's one of the things we're going to do at home outside, because it is a bit messy. I did do it in my mother's laundry, but that is beside the point. So we are going to make some handmade paper, so that's sort of the steps through it, even though I sort of remember how to do it. I've just got to go and buy some fly wire to put over some old canvases. I'm going to take the canvas off for the moulds. So that will be fun this holidays with Alexis. So we may film like a vlog style process of that. I haven't done a lot of vlogging, sort of. So we may set up the camera outside with us and do that. Let us know if that's something you'd like to see. Obviously with Alexis and I doing it together, it'll be a whole load of laughs and a whole lot of fun and a whole lot of mess knowing Alexis. Hence why it's going outside. So I love these envelopes, showing you different things to make envelopes out of. So old wrapping paper, maps, looks like old patterns, different things. So it's well worth a read. So if your local library has it, it is well worth having a read. I love these stamps again as well. The stamps in here and the illustrations are just gorgeous. Oh, I love this page too. This would just be awesome to take all my mail art envelopes and just like stick them or Mod Podge them onto like a large canvas and just have it as a piece of wall art. It would just look awesome. So I might do that. I've got a lot of what else have I marked? I've marked some more pages up here. I've got a lot of envelopes. Like this is just stunning. I think this is just beautiful. So wouldn't that be lovely to have a piece of artwork like that in your room? I've got some large canvases too. I might it'll be nice to have a collection of smaller ones with just the Mod Podge art on the front. And mine's a PO box, so I really don't mind if the PO box gets shared. It's in the bottom of every video anyway. And this is just all these stamps. Just bring back so many childhood memories. Polish stamps. I think the next one's got some Aussie stamps on it that I actually knew. These ones, these head stamps I remember having in my collection as a child. They were 30-cent stamps from America, and I had all sorts of overseas stamps as well. So I'm going to photocopy this page as well. And it also has a bunch of templates in it, which are really cool as well. So it has a envelope template. I've got an envelope punch board, so I don't really need an envelope template. It's got another envelope template, or like a little pocket template. And it's got these, you can sort of, if you own the book, you can cut out and glue. Or some more templates you can photocopy from little mini envelopes. And in the back, it's actually got, and this book must be fairly new because they're still intact, which I'm very surprised at. And I'm surprised they've left them in here for the library. And it's actually got 3 sheets of stickers. And they're all sort of like postmarks and things. So again, I'm going to scan these and use them in my art. But I wonder if I borrow this book in 6 months, would the stickers actually be in there? I reckon someone will take them. But I thought I might scan the stickers, and Alexis and I'll have fun using the scanned copies. So I thought I would share this with you. Oh, that's pretty with the florals over it. I used to do that with the handmade paper as well. I'd put flowers in it. And it goes through about making commercial stamps and that sort of stuff as well. But even just this is just beautiful. Just the way the book is illustrated and set out. It's just gorgeous. So I thought I would share my latest find with you. And again, it's called Snail Mail. Rediscovering the Art and Craft of Handmade Correspondence. And it's a lovely read. It's quite a heavy book too. In the world of 140 character limits, oversharing and text speak, we are losing the ability to really communicate with our loved ones. Snail Mail is here to bring back handwritten communication and more. Is one beautifully illustrated, perfectly proper little package. Inspired by Japanese stationery and letter writing culture, Michelle MacKintosh reminds us of the charm of letter writing, personal parcels and handmade stationery. Learn how to improve your handwriting and your manners, make your own paper, envelopes, wax seals and press flowers, and put together care packages for loved ones who need a bit of TLC. Romance someone with the old school way and craft beautiful mail art for any occasion. So it's gorgeous. It's a lovely read, and along the lines of, we do a lot of that now in our own craft, and it was funny to find a book written on it, and obviously my library thought it was good enough to purchase. If I can find the link below to Amazon, not that I'm affiliated with them or anything like that, I will link it below so you can check out a bit more of it as well. Thanks for looking. Thanks for spending time with me today on this cold day in Melbourne. Bye for now.